Sup, fellas? Welcome to more Touhou. And you know, it's been a little bit. It's been like 5 days, was it? Or it was supposed to be like only 4 days. But then, it turns out I've learned a very important lesson regarding computers and why they're stupid. Well, there's computers on why, like... Okay, the point is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Also, don't add... Apparently, if you go ahead and install some random program that has nothing to do with OBS, and then you try to record with OBS, and then all the videos are laggy for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just not gonna question it. Don't download shit you don't need. There's the life lesson. Anyway, so now we're gonna actually record the video, and it won't be choppy whenever we get to the. I'm gonna stop talking about this because we have something much more important to talk about, and that is, I'm gonna be giving y'all a life lesson today. That's right, a little moral. But it's not gonna be 100% definitive, right? I think there's gonna be your own interpretation to it. It's gonna be very interactive. So, to start off this interactive quest, I'm gonna put you guys in a situation. Alright, so, we're gonna put you, let's say you're at some restaurant with your friends, right? And you're all getting some food. And now one of your friends, you know, you're ordering all the shit. And then your buddy, he goes ahead and he orders the chicken tenders. Now, there's two trains of thought in this situation, right? Number one, you call out your homie. Hey, bro, what the hell are you on about? You're eating chicken tenders at a restaurant? Huh? Are you a crackhead? And then they're gonna say, hey, it's none of your business, bro. I eat whatever I want. Back off. Shove off. And then at that point, they win, right? In reality, it is none of your business what they eat. Their decision. They have the final say, and it doesn't really affect your life in any way. But I'm still get mad at it anyway. And the second option is that you just don't say anything and you move on with your life. But the problem here is that they win no matter which option we choose here. They're still gonna eat those goddamn chicken tenders. Most of the time with most people, anyway. It's like, man, that's frustrating. And you know, it's really frustrating for me because I used to be that person. I used to only eat the chicken tenders. Figuratively. Because we're actually not talking about chicken tenders. For me, it was music. Because as you can probably tell, I grew up in a very white family. And I'm whiter than I actually am because my backlight is not fully optimized. It's very bright. But I'm very white. I'm Caucasian up in this bitch. So, because of that, my dad, as he grew up in like the 1980s, around then, I'm sure that to get to his music taste today, he listened to a lot of rock and country. And, you know, that was it. I'm sure. And, you know, there was some good variety in there. Like, his tastes weren't completely awful. He liked Talking Heads, and hey, that band's the shit. But the issue is that as I was growing up, the only shit he ever played was 80% country and 20% rock music. That's it. Those are the only genres that existed in our heads. And in fact, that's still basically the rule to this day. If I don't nab the aux from him and start playing some of my own shit, it's time for rock, basically. And you know, this had a very negative impact on my growth as a person. Because but the problem was that one day in junior high, right, I was doing my own thing. You know, we were about to go to PE, right, and we're all sitting on the wall before we go do our shit. And you know, one of my cohorts that are sitting next to me, he's an acquaintance. He's jamming out to a song called Panda. And you know, nowadays we all know Panda's it's a banger. Hey, I love that shit. It goes hard. And then he's jamming to it. He's like, hey, yo, Chad, check this shit out, bro. This is it. This is lit. He was right. He had a good taste. But, you know, at the time, I was like, what? This sounds stupid. What is this, bro? He keeps talking so fast. Panda. Yeah, I don't like it. And, you know, I was such a moron. That is probably the worst take I've ever had in my life. That's why I despise me when I was young. Because I was stupid and ignorant. But, you know, what really gets me angry is that I didn't like the song but I couldn't accurately say why I didn't like it. Because I was like, sure, it's like, it just sounds stupid. I don't like the way he's talking. It wasn't anything actually genuine criticism. And that's because I think, my brain had developed like a blockage. My dad cast a spell on me by limiting me only to country. That like, if my brain didn't detect country in the music in some way, it rejected it. It didn't need any rhyme or reason. It just did. And that's awful. But that's the way it was. And it was so bad that here's an example of my sister. She thought that the only genre of music that existed was country. Yeah, like that's it. Oh shit. That was close. Like, she was talking with one of her friends, and they were listening to music, and she was like, "Oh, what subgenre of country is this?" Holy shit, we were down bad. Like, and that is no joke. We was exhausted for good tunes. I don't know what my dad was on about, but that was our curse. So, but then, and I didn't even know. And for me, I thought it was fine, It's like, whatever. I don't like country, but I didn't see a big deal in not liking Panda. Because my brain didn't compute it, so of course I didn't have a problem with it. That's just the way it was. Didn't like Panda. And looking back, of course I'm furious. But the me in that time wasn't. Now, keep that in mind. It's important. So, and now, like, we're gonna fast forward to like a year later, right? Now, in junior high, I took a lot of drama classes. If you guys kept up with the lore, you know this. And one of the, in drama, I was even into play. And in drama, we listened to a lot of musicals. Or at least, because we're drama kids, we kind of searched out for them. And one of the big musicals at the time was Hamilton. It was just starting to blow up. And man, Hamilton, when it was blowing up, holy shit, it was everywhere. And for good reason too, great musical. And I was jammed to that. And now you guys might be thinking, oh, I know where this is going. Because Hamilton has a lot of hip-hop in it, right? So he's not really going to like it. But no, actually, I loved Hamilton. I was a huge fan. And Hamilton is actually, this is going to be the whitest thing you've ever heard. But is like one of the main reasons why I got so into hip-hop. What? Why is that? And here's my theory, right? And and before I get into the theory, here's some other fun facts. So after I listened to Hamilton, the next time I listened to some hip-hop or Panda, all of a sudden, I love that shit. And I'm like nodding my head like, yeah, this is banging. Even though, just a year ago, my brain had a block on it. And all of a sudden, that block had been released. Now, why is that? What happened? So I see two explanations, right? One, I just changed as a person over time. Which is true. You're never the person that you were in the past. If that makes sense. But here's my resetting theory, right? Okay, so what I did is that I took something that I liked. Musicals. Drama kind of shit. And then it integrated itself. It also had hip-hop elements. And because it had the shit that I liked, I was able to enjoy the hip-hop elements, and then as a result of that, I liked hip-hop. I think that's the secret here. Is that's how to beat this whole brain blockage of not wanting to try new shit. Is that you take the shit that you like, and then that also, like a genre that you enjoy, like anime. For an example, let's talk about Agretzko, because it's another thing that happened to me. Is that I wasn't the big fan of death metal, right? Oh, that was close. Okay, there we go. I can't be dying too much. If I keep on getting bodied, then when we get to stage 4, this run's gonna end pretty fast. So, Agretzko, it's like kind of like an anime, right? Where it's about an office worker who's sick of her office job, she hates it, and to cope with the fact, she sings death metal in a karaoke bar. And now, while I wasn't a big fan of death metal, I like my slice of life comedy shit. I'm down for some good time. Give me some good funnies. And you know, after I watched the Grits go, all of a sudden, what happened? You can probably guess. I was a really big fan of death metal. Now, I love hearing that shit. It goes hard every time. And what's so surprising is that for these both experiences, it always happens so fast. Like, my brain doesn't need time to integrate itself. No, I just all of a sudden, I like hip-hop now. I like death metal now. And this isn't a scientific test. I don't know if it's only just me. But hey, that's the way that it happened. And who knows, this might work for other people. So if you have like a hard time getting into new things, right? You're the chicken tenders guy, maybe. Now, while you are the chicken tenders guy, you don't think there's a problem with it. But remember that the you of the future might have a problem with it. And that's why I think you might want to try out my strategy, or recommend that others do. Give me a sec here. Because that's one of the things I hate most in life, is not trying new shit. Because if you say you don't like something, that is completely fine. Oops. Yeah, you know, you're allowed to not like shit. That's fine. Everyone doesn't like some stuff. But I don't want to hear you say you don't like shit until you tried it. And some people, they're like, oh, well, I did try it, actually. Give me a sec. Ah, crap. And then, since they did try it, they think, oh, now I've won. Now I don't need to try it anymore. But no, you're not out of the woods yet. Because, it's not true. You haven't tried it. The you of the past have tried it. Not you, right now. So, if it's been a little while... I'm trying to give a life lesson here, Mr. Blue Orb Man, if you could let me do my thing. So, I'd encourage you to implement both of those strategies. Remember that you are constantly changing as a person, and that things that you might have not liked before, you may like now. And, if you're really stuck in a rut, try doing the integration tactic, where take something that you enjoy, that has elements of something that you don't, and, you know, just try it out. The good part of the strategy is that even if it doesn't work, you know, you haven't really lost anything. It's not going to take you that much time. So, there's no, like, a big, tremendous downside to all this. It's not going to hurt you. Give me a sec here. Shit. It got me more life pieces, though, so it's worth it. But yeah, I think you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Next time you come across this chicken tenders person, whether it's someone else or you, you know, ask, you know, we're at the restaurant. Like, come on, this is a perfect place to try something new. And you know, I'd give it a go. And you know what? How about you can order your chicken tenders, and you can order your tenders, sure. And you know that's fine. But how about you try some of my shit? I mean, it's good. I just have confidence in my like decent tastes, and give it a whirl. See what happens. But alright. That's enough for the moral of the story today. You can make your own connections. And you know, even after I've said that, you still might not agree. You're like, hey, listen here, Chad, if that's even your real name, you funny meme guy. You're just some kid who doesn't realize that, hey, I'm an adult in this world. I got a whole lot of busy shit, and I like what I like. I don't really have time to learn new things like that. I don't have time to get comfortable with it. After long days of work, I just want to go, and I want to enjoy what I enjoy. And I don't want to think about it too much, and I don't think there's a problem with that. And you know, if you want to be stubborn like that, who's to say that you're wrong? Because you're not right, it's just you. I'm going to use a bomb here because I hate this attack with every fiber in my being, and I don't really care. Okay, there we go. So, and I get it. I'm not an adult, and I don't have all the life experience in the world. But just a little thought that you might want to hold on to. Who knows? Keep it in mind. But now, and see, I've been doing a lot of talking, and you know, now that we're in stage 5 and beyond, I've already gotten hit by way too much stupid shit. Like, we are not gonna win this one. That's what I get for yapping too much. And I should not be down here. Oh well. So, you know, here's a thought. And now, I always talk so much in these videos. So how about I let you do some talking instead. That's right. I'm always yapping my ass off. And you guys are waiting for your turn forever. So, hey, here's your turn. So, how about you start off the conversation, and I'll lead along. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. Okay, I don't quite get it if you put it like that. Oh, shit. Can you explain it in a bit more detail? Sorry, put it maybe a different way. Oh, I see. It's more like that. Oh, okay. No, I'm kind of wrapping my head around it. Oh, that actually does kind of tie back into the other point, you're right. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. You know, if you put it like that, I see. That's actually, I didn't really think about that. That's interesting. Okay, I get your point now. You can shut up. I'll keep it in mind. But I've got other things to do. I gotta shoot military-grade weaponry of these missiles, so that's enough for your story. That was some interesting knowledge, though. I'm glad that I heard you out. Unfortunately, I'm busy getting my ass kicked, so if you excuse me, gonna have to do that. Shit. Save me, Bomba. Okay, we've got it. You use it. Okay. Now, I've done this boss fight a lot, and you know, it's all gimmicky shit. If my nose would stop itching, we should be fine. Nice. Okay. You know, not talking actually helps a lot. Who would have thought? It's like I'm in Dragon Ball, I'm putting on the weighted clothes of the commentary. So then, after I stop talking, I'm gonna turn into like a absolute beast mode. That's the whole lore here. Nice. All right, Mercer. That's the damage we'd like to see. It's fine to use a bomb here. The arrows are annoying. Look at the health bar too. God, everything about that situation is infuriating. God, I pressed that button. I swear to God. I am not on full focus right now. I'm paying for it. Yep, just like that. It only takes 2 little slip-ups like that for the whole run to be over. Eh. Screw you. God. I should not have died that many times. Jesus Christ. I'm ashamed of myself for that. Man, we could've won this run. But I didn't play perfect enough, so that's what yeah. Because we're at the point in this whole Touhou 14 where any one of these runs could be the one where we just win the game, right? And I know that. I'm confident enough. So in the future, I might just have like a try-hard episode where we go super quiet mode, just so we can hurry up and beat the game. Because I'm curious as to what the extra boss is. But we're not. I had that, man. Jesus. But we're never gonna get to the extra boss if I keep flapping my gums around on some stupid shit like this. Yeah. No, I have no words. Just pain. Alright. Let's get used to this attack, because it's weird. Okay, I kinda get it. Ish. I don't know how to explain it, but I dodged most of it, so I guess we'll keep that in mind for the actual run. And what is it again? Like, I don't know. Yeah, move left and right. I dodged most of it. I can use a bomb there next time, maybe. I don't know. Alright. Let's see how many attacks we can practice with this one. Nice. Nice. Shit. If I focus, the attack shouldn't be too bad. I don't need to use a bomb there. I do probably need to use a bomb for this one, though. I hate this attack. Yeah, then it's fine until the middle parts come out. So, just use a bomb here. I'm not going to waste my time with the big bullet shit. I never get to practice it, so oh well. That didn't hit me. I don't care who says what. Alright, good to know these knives are kind of bullshit. We're gonna keep that in mind. Use a bomb there later. Then she does them again. Oh yeah, the knives, they track you. Okay. Seems if you slightly move for that part, but we're using bombs when the knives come up. I hate that shit. But anyway. Well, that's enough for this video. Bye-bye.